Okay, so tonight for dinner, I am making sushi bowls, but instead of salmon, I am using tuna steaks. I had some left over from in my deep freezer and I wanted to use them up, but every time I watch people make tuna steaks, I just couldn't get my head behind a medium rare or however the middle is raw. Couldn't do it. So I saw a recipe for like teriyaki seasoned like tuna bites in the air fryer. So that's what I did. I seasoned them with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. And I added a little bit of oil first to make sure all the seasonings stuck. And I believe I added teriyaki sauce, not a ton, maybe a few tablespoons, mixed it all up and put them in the air fryer. And I let them go until I was able to break one and it was cooked all the way through. I think I did it at 400 and I started with like 8 minutes. And then I might have done a couple more minutes after that just to make sure that they were done all the way through. And they tasted great. This amount, I believe it was 4 or 5 tuna steaks diced up. Yeah, there's a teriyaki sauce. And it made about 3 bowls worth of, maybe 4, but I sent my husband with a really big bowl to work. So it made about 4 sushi bowls worth of tuna. Okay, so honestly, I was unsure how this would turn out. I like tuna, but I've never honestly had a tuna steak. I have to say, these turned out amazing. I just filled both baskets of my air fryer with the tuna bites. And honestly, I could throw these on rice. I could throw these in a wrap. I could really put these on a salad. These were really, really good. I am definitely going to buy tuna steaks again. I'm still not brave enough to eat a tuna steak on its own, but definitely as bites, totally worth it. Totally will do it. I might try a different flavor, maybe a spicy flavor next time, maybe a buffalo flavor. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, it is teriyaki sushi bowls. I'm just trying to flatten them out, make sure they're not all up on top of each other. So there's 400 and... Oh, I was wrong. I did 12 minutes to start. I think I did maybe 2 or 3 more minutes, though, after this. I don't know if I record that or not. So I am just chopping up some imitation crab meat. Again, I am trying to mimic the sushi bowl that we get from our local grocery store. There's just a bunch of minced up imitation crab. And now I am building our bowl. So this is just some cold leftover rice. I am throwing some iceberg lettuce on top of it. And again, do it however you want. If you don't want to do it this way, don't. But this is just how the sushi bowl is at our grocery store that I really like. So this is what I do. Again, our grocery store one has salmon. I did tuna. So I'm just throwing a couple handfuls of the rice on it. And as you see, these are huge bowls. The imitation crab meat right on top of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put on some crushed up nori. This is teriyaki flavored nori. I really like these. You can eat these with just rice or on their own. I personally just like them. I'm the only one in my house who likes to eat them on their own. Nobody else will. I don't know if you guys are like me and do that, but I think my family thinks I'm weird because I do that. I, however, think they taste delicious. Next, I'm going to add some French fried onions to the top for some crispy, crunchy factor. And plus, it is a really great flavor that kind of just goes with the whole sushi bowl, in my opinion. Again, I don't know if it's crispy fried onions on the ones or if it's something else that they do at the grocery store. But I am also adding, the avocado I cut up, you guys, was weird. It was like rubbery and rock hard, even though I had already had it for a few days. And it should have, I don't know what was wrong with it, but even after a week, the other one, same. So I just used a guacamole cup on each of the bowls. And it's actually just mashed avocado. There's nothing else mixed into the avocado. So it worked for me. It did what I needed it to do. So I just added that to the bowls as well. And then I believe I add the crispy onions so that they stick. I think that was my thought process originally, so that they'd stick to everything. And then I'm going to go ahead and top that with my tuna bites. And I just only, like I said, this made a lot. This made a lot of bowls, about 4. So one of the sides I could use the whole thing of tuna. And I wanted to be sure that each bowl had a lot of tuna. So, you know, I made sure each bowl had a lot of tuna bites. I'm going to go ahead next and drizzle or use some sesame seeds on there, as you can see, and drizzle some teriyaki sauce. So I think I drizzled the sauce first, and then I put the sesame seeds on for presentation purposes, obviously. You guys, I cannot recommend making these at home. I spend $10.99 at the grocery store on one bowl. To me, that's a lot for one meal, whereas all of this, not as much. Look how good that looks. Don't forget to check my description box for all my links.